Thank you, Nicholas, and thank you all for attending AppDirect's First Thrive conference. For the next few moments, Piyush and I are going to be talking about the features and capabilities of the AppDirect platform. It's these features and capabilities that's fueling all of your success in selling such a diverse range of products across industries and geographies. Now, there are 4 keys to digital success in today's economy, and we're going to dive into each of these keys and see how they manifest themselves on the AppDirect platform. You'll see that these keys are applicable to any persona interacting with the platform, whether you're a marketplace owner, a technology provider, or an advisor. And you can use all of these capabilities to onboard your product onto our network of catalogs. Now, this keynote, of course, is just a preview. I'm delighted to say that for the next 2 days here at Thrive, there'll be multiple demos, breakout sessions where we can go really into the depth of all of these capabilities. Now, the AppDirect platform is the #1 subscription commerce platform. And subscription commerce is a very broad category. First, we have to inform the user about the products that are available. We have to inform them about the prices, deals, and capabilities of all these products. Then, there's the actual provisioning and purchase of the product. But that's just the beginning. We manage the entire life cycle of the digital subscription. We're generating invoices, calculating commissions, and collecting digital recurring payments along the way throughout the subscription journey. And throughout this journey, we have to provide enough value so that the end user upgrades their subscription, adds more seats, or purchases complementary products. And we're not just doing this for a handful of products. The AppDirect platform is a global platform. And of course, every country has its own languages, currencies, tax rules. But it's more than that. We support an incredibly diverse range of products. Right now on our platform, we're supporting software, hardware, phone plans, energy, and next year there'll probably be even more categories. But it's not even that. We work with a vast range of industries. We work with telcos, manufacturers, software vendors, financials. And so the real question is, how do we support all of this? How do we create experiences that are applicable to such a wide range of use cases? And the answer is, we do this by being a true digital platform. And a platform is something that can be extended, built on top of, integrated with, using a variety of no-code, low-code, and API methods. We have the Storefront Builder, which is a no-code way of creating e-commerce screens and experiences. And many of our customers have already done this. Just the range of UIs that have been created by our customers is pretty amazing. But you can go beyond this. You can go beyond just the user interface with our new AppDirect Extensions feature. Extensions lets you build custom forms and workflows which you can use to integrate across multiple products, like let's say Salesforce or Calendly. You can have your own business workflows going across these multiple platforms. And soon, you'll be able to write custom code to enhance these workflows and have that code run directly on the AppDirect platform itself. And of course, all of these technologies and experiences are built on top of AppDirect's robust GraphQL APIs, which are being used billions of times a year. Now, an added bonus that we discovered is that these GraphQL APIs are not only very developer-friendly, they're very friendly to artificial intelligence as well. So you can actually take any AI code generator of your choice, like a Microsoft Copilot or a Google Gemini, point them at our APIs and documentation, and boom, the AI is going to start creating custom experiences right for you. However, no matter what kind of experiences you build, no subscription commerce experience is complete without having the right products. And sometimes these products are very unique to you, and you need to build an ecosystem and attract developers. So AppDirect has always been the most simple platform to add digital products, but how do you actually attract developers? How do you get developers to come on board and add these products? Well, now you can do it using the enhanced capabilities of the AppDirect Developer Center, which lets you create and manage your own developer community. So from the perspective of a non-technical developer program manager, they can create their own custom self-service flows, approve the right developers onto the platform, and then create a unique experience for their developers when the developer first logs in. So let's see a short clip of this functionality. So this is the developer going through the sign-up flow. They're putting in information about themselves, their company, as well as the products that they're intending to upload. They submit their application, and that's when the developer program manager can view it. They can see what information has been added, and based on that, they can approve the developer. Now again, all the screens that you saw, there is a no-code way for this program manager to go in and change the flow itself. So for example, they can go into this interface, change some of the text or the forms, see a preview of it, and once they're happy, every subsequent developer who is coming in will see these new updated forms. Now, once the developer logs in, they see a dashboard. And once again, the program manager has an enormous amount of flexibility on how they want this dashboard to look. They can add in widgets, and these widgets, as you see, you can put in links, videos, forms, charts on the widgets, and you can change the UI itself. You can change where the widgets are, you can change the menu, you can drop the different icons in it, all of them to make a very custom and unique experience for the developer. Now, once they're happy with this, just like with the forms, they can publish this dashboard. And again, this is the dashboard, a unique dashboard that all the developers in their ecosystem will see. Now, I just want to pause here and say that all our platform capabilities, the ones I've showed, the ones we already have, it's these same platform capabilities that we use to create experiences ourselves. So now I'd like to hand it over to Piyush, who's going to talk about some of the experiences for the providers and the ISV ecosystem.
Thanks, Andy. Excited to be here. It's so good to see you in person. Let's start by looking at some of the macro trends first. Cloud marketplaces are growing at a compounded annual growth rate of 88%. What it means is that the market is doubling in size every 12 to 14 months. And what's driving this amazing growth? It's the propensity shown by the companies globally to buy technology products and services from these cloud marketplaces, because they offer them a wider selection of product at competitive pricing. Now, as a result of this growth, it's attracting a lot of ISV developers, ISVs, to distribute their products on cloud marketplaces. As a matter of fact, 64% of ISVs now prefer to distribute their products through cloud marketplaces. Cloud marketplaces are becoming the cornerstone of software distribution. Now let's look at these dynamics from an ISV developer perspective. If you are an ISV developer, you already have an arduous job of building a competitive product. But that's just the start of the journey. You have to deal with the challenge of bringing that product to market. Your typical product distribution needs have been underserved by the other legacy platforms of the past. The experiences they provide is quite clunky and full of friction. And I think we can do better. We are building a solution called New Product Distribution Experience. Using this experience, the idea is that you would be able to onboard your product once to AppDirect Central Catalog and distribute it to all the marketplace or any marketplace which is operating on our platform. we make it easier than ever for you to onboard the product on AppDirect catalog. Either you can use our product uploader tool, or you can use industry standard GraphQL APIs to do that. Let's see this in action. So as an ISV developer, you first onboard your product. Once you are done onboarding the product, this is how your product profile will look like. The next step essentially is to initiate the process of distribution. You pull up the product that you are interested in distributing to other marketplaces, and you simply click a button to initiate that process. You would be taken to a page where you will see the list of all the eligible marketplaces. All you have to do, choose the marketplace that you are interested in distributing and submit the request. Your request will be instantaneously sent to that marketplace operator, and at the discretion of that marketplace operator, they can either approve or reject your request. Assuming they approve your request, your product is immediately available on their storefront for the end customer to purchase. So it's as easy as that. We take the complexities out of the business of product distribution. Now let's switch the gears a little bit and look at this problem from a perspective of a reseller who's trying to monetize third-party products and services. If you are a reseller, and if you are trying to monetize third-party product, your customers are already demanding that you provide them with a better commerce experience, a commerce experience to find, buy, and manage the technology products. And statistics show that majority of the resellers today, they face significant hurdle in setting up their commerce store that includes identity management, subscription management, and provisioning. But by far, the most complex challenge comes in the form of populating your product catalog with third-party products. The integrations could get really, really expensive. By some conservative estimate, a single integration with a single provider could cost you in the ballpark range of 100K. Not to mention the amount of time it could potentially take. It could take anywhere from a couple of months to a couple of years to build and operationalize such an integration, with outcome not necessarily guaranteed. There is a significant opportunity cost of trying to go solo and not relying on an advanced commerce platform like AppDirect. Maybe we can take a moment and do a show of hand in the audience. How many of you are primarily interested in selling any technology product? And it doesn't matter whether it's a first-party product or third-party product. Okay, large majority of you. Next question. How many of you wake up on Monday and tell yourself that today I'm going to build a state-of-art identity management, subscription management, and provisioning tool? All right, there are few people who are raising their hand, and they are all part of my product team. So love the excitement, but it helps me drive the point home that building a commerce stack is incredibly hard. We have been doing that for last 15 years. We have been investing tens and millions of dollars in building our platform. And if you are a reseller who wants to monetize third-party products and services, you can rely on AppDirect to help you. Now, we offer two different monetization paths to reseller. The first is if you have a direct agreement with a provider. In that case, you can use our commerce platform out of the box with our billing and our provisioning. Today, we have integrated with hundreds of providers and thousands of SKUs in our network catalog, which is ready for you to sell on your agreement. So you can hit the ground running with that. But what if you don't have enough volume or scale to secure a direct resell agreement with the provider? Well, in that case, we have a solution for you. You can sell on AppDirect's Tier 2 distribution agreement and participate in our revenue share program. Either ways, you get the full power of our end-to-end commerce stack. And this is going to be incredibly important because it offers you a lot more products to monetize. Now, as broad and as diverse our AppDirect's catalog is today, there will inevitably be situations where your customers are demanding certain products which are not there in AppDirect's catalog. And that's usually the case when you're talking about physical products, just because of the sheer diversity of the physical products. You may want to offer voluntarily, you may want to offer more products to your customers, so you can build a multi-product relationship with them. You may want to increase the retention and increase the lifetime value of your relation with the subscriber. Adding one product at a time is just not going to scale. What if I tell you that soon you will have an access to hundreds of thousands of products, potentially millions of products? What if I tell you that soon you would be able to add any product that you can conceive of in your marketplace with just a couple of clicks? Our team at AppDirect is incredibly working hard to bring you an out-of-the-box integration with leading industry distributors like TD SYNNEX and Ingram Micro. If you are a reseller and if you have your branded storefront, all you have to do is enable those integrations in your marketplace and start importing the product. Let's see what this experience looks like. All right, so as a reseller, you're going to your landing page. You see that there are two different distributors already there. Assuming you enable those distributors, next step essentially for you is to search the products and start importing. Once you initiate the import, the platform does the rest of the work for you. Now you see the imported product profile, and at this point, you can update the marketplace pricing. You can set up the markups or markdown. You have a full control over the pricing strategy. Once you update the pricing, the last step is to publish the product. Once you publish the product, it's available immediately on your storefront. Now, as an end customer, you can go and search for the product, add the product to the shopping cart, and just initiate the checkout process. You get the same consumer-grade experience with any product. The end customer will not be able to draw the distinction between the product that you added to your catalog versus you imported from the distributors. And once you place the order will immediately be synchronized with the distributor portal for fulfillment and provisioning. And we also do all the back office calculations for the revenue share and present that information neatly in your reporting center. So an amazing experience, an easy click-through experience to import the products from the distributors. And this would be incredibly helpful for the advisors. Suddenly you will have a proliferation of the products. You will have more products to sell from a diversity of providers. Regardless of whether you are transacting in AppDirect operated marketplace, which is catalog.appdirect.com, or you have your own branded storefront. Back to you, Andy.
Thank you, Piyush. Now, we have many roles right here in this audience, and you're all interacting with the AppDirect platform. We have advisors here, we have technology providers, we have marketplace owners. But arguably, the most important role in this ecosystem is that of the end user, the buyer, the person who's purchasing digital subscriptions on behalf of their company. And this end user has a lot of options on where they can go to purchase these subscriptions. So, I'd like to show you some new capabilities that we have developed all around making the AppDirect platform the digital hub of these end users. Now, giving end users the ability to really personalize their experience is what differentiates a marketplace transactional platform from being a true digital hub. And the way we do it is by starting with the idea of a signature URL. Every time the user logs in, they see their company's name and logo right there on the browser itself. But moving beyond just the display, with the price books feature, the marketplace owner can negotiate a set of unique prices with a company for one or all the products in their catalog. And it's more than just the prices. With the curated catalog, the IT department of a company can choose which one of the products available are actually shown to the end user. And so the end user has that confidence of knowing that whatever product is on the marketplace has already been vetted. Now, the AppDirect platform was initially targeted towards small, medium businesses. But over the years, we have seen that some of the largest companies are now on the platform as end users. And so we have developed features to really support these large enterprises. The basic building block is the idea of a parent-child company. And parent-child is pretty much a label. It's just a hierarchical relationship which allows you to model any kind of corporate structure. It could be subsidiaries, it could be departments, it could be divisions. Once you have modeled this company in our system this way, you can then allocate seats. You can buy thousands of seats for Office 365 and then decide which departments are allocated a certain max amount. And finally, with the split invoices feature, every billing period, you can actually see how much of the cost of any given digital subscription has been allocated to these different subsidiaries or divisions. But whether you're talking about these large enterprises or smaller companies, one thing we have discovered along the journey at AppDirect is the vast majority of these companies, when they're making a purchasing decision, they want to rely on their trusted advisors. So, Piyush, can you talk about some of the experiences we have recently developed for our advisors?
Thanks, Andy. So today, we are very fortunate to have a vibrant community of 10,000 plus active advisors who are transacting on our platform and servicing millions of customers globally. And many of you are there in this audience today. So sincerely, thank you. Thank you for being part of this journey with us. Your success is critical to the success of AppDirect itself. Now, regardless of whether your primary interest and focus is in selling SaaS products, connectivity products, or energy products, we provide you with a set of tools that help you discover the right products for your customer at the right pricing and being able to generate the codes to close the deals on time. But you also rely on our billing system. You trust us to generate the invoices and collect the payments from the customers on time. We also do all the back office calculations. You trust us to generate the commission statements and issue you payouts on time. And we take this responsibility quite seriously. We continue to upgrade and invest in modernizing our platform and improve the experiences across the board, including all the tools that you are using. Now, one of the long-standing demand from our advisor community is to enable them to set up their own branded storefront. You want to deliver differentiated, personalized experience to your customers. Every time your customer interacts with the platform, that's an opportunity for you to promote your brand and build that long-lasting, trustworthy relationship with your customer. I'm thrilled to inform you all today the launch of an early adopter program through which now you all advisors will be able to set up your advisor branded stores and you will be able to maintain it in a cost-effective manner. As a matter of fact, a lot of advisors have already enrolled into this program and we are seeing some early positive results. Now we understand that when you are trying to close a deal with a customer, you are crunched for time. Every day, every hour, every minute really matters. You want the tool to find the right products, discover the right products, get the instant pricing, and being able to generate the code and send the code to the customer instantaneously. With this very intent, we have upgraded and optimized the SaaS coding tool. Let's see this in action. So now as an advisor, you go to our storefront, you search for a product, and when you find the right product, you just drop that product in the shopping cart. Next step, you initiate the process of starting a code. You are immediately taken to our code authoring page where you can edit certain details like the code name, and you can add the customer name. The pricing and everything is automatically calculated for you. You eyeball it, everything looks good, and when you are at a point when you want to send this code to the end customer, you have a couple of options. First is you can download the code and send it via email. Or even better, you can just simply click one link and digitally transmit this code to the end customer. End customer gets a notification, they click on that notification, they essentially see the same code that you see. Customer could read through the terms and conditions, accept them, and complete the purchase. It's as easy as that. With this new process, the learning curve has been minimized significantly, and anybody can use this tool in a matter of minutes. But we didn't want to stop there. We asked ourselves this question, we challenged ourselves, can this experience, as good as it is, be improved? Can we get better at this experience? And the answer to that question is resounding yes. It can get better, it must get better, it did get better. But how? By injecting generative AI into this experience. So let's see what the new experience looks like. Nick talked about this AppDirect.ai marketplace. You as an advisor will go select the new SaaS quoting AI app and set the context. You say that you want to create a code for a fictitious customer called Prime Car Rental in this example. AI will do the cursory check, and it will ask you for the name of products you want to add to the code. You can say, show me the list of all the products. And all the eligible products would be rendered right there within the chat. And you can do an inline search. In this example, let's just assume that the customer is interested in buying a collaboration suite and facilities management software. They zero in on the right SaaS products, and then they tell AI that these are the two products I want to add to my code with the number of seats. At this point, AI will fetch all the necessary data, do all the necessary calculation, and ask for a confirmation. But the interesting part is that the UI that you just saw over here is a confluence of a classical web interface with the generative AI. The UI component is rendered dynamically based on the context. This is how the UIs of the futures will be built. So now everything looks good. It's asking for the final confirmation. You said, go ahead and create the code now. AI went back, it created the code, gave you the link. You clicked on that link, it single signed on you into the code authoring page. Everything looks good. Now what if you want to download the PDF? Well, you just ask the AI to do it for you. And it instantaneously provides you a downloaded PDF with a link. Everything looks good over here. Next, you want to send this code to the end customer for approval. How do you do that? Just ask the AI in your natural language. And there you go, the code sent to the end customer for approval. You can click on that view codes. It will show you the status as pending. So an amazing experience powered by Gen AI. You can use your natural language to do everything that you would be able to do using the classical web interfaces, including the code authoring page. But we didn't want to stop over there. We asked ourselves one more question, can this get even better? And you know the answer. It can, it must, and it will. Very soon, you will be able to use your natural voice to issue these commands to the AI. Now imagine that you are standing in a line trying to onboard a plane or waiting for an Uber. Wouldn't it be nice if you pull up your mobile device, any mobile device that has a browser, and you can simply talk to it. You can simply talk to it and give it the instructions to create the code for you. That's exactly what this app is designed to do. We have the prototype ready. We encourage you guys to visit our expo hall and see it for yourself. Give it a spin and provide us with your feedback. What do you think about it? All right. So just to summarize everything, 4 keys to digital success: a digital platform for everyone to build new experiences, a digital ecosystem for providers to monetize first-party and third-party products, a digital hub for end customers for unified billing and identity management experience, and a digital channel, AI-powered experience for our advisors to quickly get the code and close the deals. Thank you.